We're gonna talk about. I was waiting till the game come out and everything before I say anything about it. It was funny how Ubisoft made the game about a black samurai, but the thing about Ubisoft, they made the samurai about to be gay, which the black samurai, which y'all we know don't mean shit, but he had a wife and a kid. Now, a man can't make a wife. He could turn a man into a wife, I guess, but he can't make a kid by another man. You feel what I'm saying? So, for y'all to sit there and say he was gay, that was disrespectful. So it's fuck Ubisoft. Share this to Ubisoft. Every motherfucker in the company Ubisoft is a bitch. Their kids are hoes and all that. On top of that, for Japan to hop in and say he wasn't a samurai, when I was told, I ain't never been to fucking Japan, but I was told by old blacks that from the past, from what they was told, you couldn't be a samurai if you didn't have black in your blood. That's a true saying. And you couldn't be a ninja if you didn't have black in your blood. Because ninja clans, samurai clans, that black man, it seemed like he was a demon or a beast. He was stronger, faster, jump higher. It's, it's just facts. Jump higher. If you was 5'9" back then, you was like a tall ass motherfucker. Back then, now, they got people that's 6'4", 7 foot, 6'3", 6'2". But for you to sit there and say that man was a retainer and he was gay, it was disrespectful. It was very disrespectful. So, for now on, to the Japanese that said that shit, I'm disrespecting Japanese people. And from now on, Ubisoft, I'm disrespecting Ubisoft. Anybody that got anything to do with Ubisoft created, I'm disrespecting them. If I ever see them somewhere, I'm gonna ask them a question. And yes, I'm fighting. I don't give a fuck about getting locked up. Get a little bit of time, but your ass gonna get beat. I'm at a point in life where I just want y'all to make history right. And if history ain't gonna be right, then I'm gonna act the motherfucking fool. If I beat your ass for assault, I get locked up. I'm gonna get back out and whip your ass again. That's how it's gonna go. See you at the airport, I'm gonna whip your motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck about getting locked up, bro. What the fuck? I'm getting locked up. I'm gonna sit in there, make jokes, laugh. It ain't nothing to glorify, but you got your ass whipped. That ain't gonna change the fact. Whether I beat your ass in front of your kids or your motherfucking wife, you gonna take that ass whipping like a motherfucking man. And you gonna take that ass whipping. I'm gonna keep beating that motherfucking ass. So fuck Ubisoft. And fuck the Japan people that made that interview about that shit. That a black samurai wasn't a samurai and he was gay. So fuck Ubisoft and fuck Japan as a whole, if that's how y'all feel. Because the Japan people just got a saying. The saying didn't come from black people. The saying came from y'all. You can't be a full-blooded samurai if you didn't have black in your blood. You can't be a full-blooded ninja if you didn't have black in your blood. Why is that saying in your country? And on top of that, we want to talk about the Buddha statues and shit. Fuck the bald head. Let's talk about the statues when the army went in there and they seen Buddhas with dreads and braids. Ain't not near one of you Chinese people got hair good like black people to have dreads and fucking braids. So explain them fucking statues to me. Explain them fucking old monument statues to me. Why do you got people in there with noses like mine, hair like mine? Why? Because they damn sure ain't Chinese. And if they are some type of Chinese, they mix with black. And if they mix with black, we all know in the whole motherfucking world, you have a kid with a black person, they're going to overpower your gene. That's just scientifically fucking fact. Fact. It's a fucking fact. That's why Trump and them trying to get more white people to have more babies. Because white people not producing babies like that. And if they are producing babies, guess what? They're producing babies with who? Blacks and brown people. So y'all mad because y'all bloodline is getting erased? Hey, you can't control a woman who she sleep with and shit, white man. If she want to sleep with that, she want to sleep with that Negro, she gonna sleep with that Negro. I mean, the sex better. If she get into some shit, that Negro gonna handle his business. I seen a lot of white men get into some shit and disrespecting to leave their girl hanging. Leave them hanging. I ain't seen all white men like that. I seen some niggas that leave their girl hanging. I seen some Japanese that leave their girl hanging. So, it goes to all races. All man ain't all man. Some men are coward. Some men are realer. But at the same time, as I'm eating these, as I'm eating this cabbage biscuits and rice and neck bones, I'm just trying to tell you about a story. These motherfuckers lying about a story. So that's why I don't support Ubisoft no more. Cause they fucking bitches. Straight bitches. I used to love Ubisoft. I used to love them. But now, when they did that shit, I disliked them. They showed me their true colors. I'm not even that. That's why I disliked some of the Japanese when they said what they said. That black man not part of their history. So, if you notice around the world, in America, and it's facts, the white man that is president, along with other motherfuckers under his jurisdiction, is trying to erase black history. It's a proven fucking fact. It's a proven fucking fact. You gonna erase history that my black people sat here and fought for the United States. Fought for the United States, not just black people, but they fought for all people that live in the United States, no matter what race you was. And that's all races. If you served in the fucking country, you fought for every motherfucker that live in this country. Now you got these white Nazi motherfuckers trying to erase history. And I mean all history of all minorities, which it can be, Chinese men, black people, anything we did that was history, that was history to us. They trying to erase it. And I think that's just crazy. You fire good motherfucking workers because their skin color didn't fit your skin color. And this should say a lot to you all around the world. Your skin color don't fit his skin color. That reminds you of something back in the past. You shouldn't work at this job or have that position because your skin color don't fit his skin color. So you should be under his position. He should be running you instead of you running him. And that's how they want it. That's all. That's just how they want it. But I'll tell you something. I'll tell you crack or something. And some white people that take this offense, then you are what you are. This ain't the old days, bro. This ain't the old days where you gonna go back. If you do segregation, we cool with that. This ain't the old days where you gonna get to hang a nigga like that in public and think this shit gonna be cool, or beat a nigga down in public and think this shit gonna be cool. This ain't one of them. America gonna be painted red, bro. There ain't gonna be no blue. It's gonna be painted red. We not taking no ass with them be blue. Motherfucker gonna be painted red, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. Everybody talking about a war with other countries. What about the war that's brewing in the United States? Nobody talk about this. What about the race war that's brewing in the United States? Nobody talk about this. There's black people that's teaching their kids how to be armed and fight. And not because they want them to harm another race. It's just because they want them to protect themselves. But the other race teach their kids to hate. A black person, you can't find a lot of black people. I'm not saying they're not out there, but you can't find a lot of black people. And the ones that do hate the other race, they been through some shit. They been through some shit. It's just that sometimes, the white man might hate the black man because he got robbed by him or they beat him down or whatever, and he might hate him. And that's understandable. That's understandable. But at the same time, you got pure hate coming from kids. Why is hate coming from a 4-year-old or a 13-year-old or even a 16-year-old that hate black people and think it's cool? Not even the white people, the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans think it's cool to go to school and wear a t-shirt that spells out nigga in LA. Now I'm confused about LA. It's not bad to say about LA, but I'm confused about LA because You know, Kendrick Lamar out there and all that, and Game and all that. You got these Mexicans and shit saying that teaching their kids this hate. I mean, that shit need to be addressed. That shit need to be addressed. Cause you in our country calling us a motherfucking nigga. So I don't have a problem with Donald Trump sending your ass back to your motherfucking country. I don't have a problem if Donald Trump bomb Mexico. What the fuck Mexico gonna do? That small ass motherfucking country can't do shit. We can bomb Mexico and own that bitch. Point blank period. We can bomb motherfucking Puerto Rico and own that bitch. What y'all gonna do? What can you do? Let's be honest. What the fuck can you do? But at the same time, we got a war right here in the United States that's brewing with the whites. And not just the whites, the Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. You thought y'all was special. You thought that white man liked you like that. Now you seeing his true fucking colors. We been seeing they true fucking colors. You ain't special. I'm tell you like 50 Cent son said to Lil Meech. You thought you was special. You thought you was special. To a country that mutilated black people, hung them on crosses, but swears out they God-fearing people, but hung black people on crosses and beat them and burnt them alive, fed black babies to alligators because it makes the skin better. Come on, man. These are true facts. These are true facts. I ain't got to lie about shit. It's all history. And the fact that the white man trying to erase the history is a proven fact. And he's trying to erase us out of history. But the more you erase, the more we keep creating. It's crazy that it's 2025 and we still got to fight for our motherfucking rights in this motherfucking country. That's the crazy part. So that's why I say it's still a war brewing. You know, Malcolm X had a dream that we all can live together. That's a beautiful dream. But in the end of the day, it's a fucking dream. Brother X, he had a different approach by any means necessary. If you want to get shit done, you're going to have to get it done by action. How many years we been talking? How many years we been protesting? How many years we been asking? What's the turnover on that? You get nothing in return. You get disrespected. You can be at a townhouse meeting. I can't think of the brother name, but he was in the meeting. I can't think of the brother name, but RP to him. He was in a meeting, and the white man told him to shut up. He told him to shut up while it was his turn to talk. And the brother that's over the meeting was a brother. And when the other brother told him to shut the hell up, you don't tell me to shut up, the black brother said, hey, he said, nah, you need to address him. You need to get on him. And he was like, nah, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you. You can see the Uncle Tom right there. You can see the coon ass nigga right there. You gonna let a white man tell another brother to shut the fuck up in a meeting. But when the brother starts speaking his motherfucking mind, you tell the brother to calm down, you gonna dismiss him and shit. Right there in public. So that shows you what type of society we live in. You got coon ass niggas in position that do what they say. That's why I said on my other videos that if you a yes boy and a go boy, you a good boy. But if you a motherfucking, nah, I ain't doing that, you ain't no yes boy and don't do what they say boy, then you a bad boy. Why you a bad boy when you standing up for your own fucking rights? I think that's what our people fought for our rights to speak. And now they trying to take away that. God damn. It's not the fact we want reparations. Explain something to you white folks. Y'all president and y'all government at the time made a deal to give reparations to black folks. 40 acres, land, yada yada. But then when the next president got in, Ronald Reagan and all these bitch ass motherfuckers, they decided, oh nah, we can't give these niggas this. So they gave the land back to the white man. No, we ain't giving you niggas that. So that's why reparations never got, because the president overturned that shit. Name one president that actually been for black folks. Name one. I want y'all to name one in this motherfucking live right now. Name one president that actually been for black folks. Nail one. Nail fucking one. Not even a half black president. It's the reason why. It's a big reason why. That's why it's a financial gap, and they want to keep it that way, and that's cool. That's motherfucking cool. But like I said, the war is brewing, and you can't stop that war. And that's why I'm gonna tell y'all why he want to take blacks out of the military. The reason why he want to take blacks out of the military is for their agenda. Once they get all the blacks out of the military, they got the police on their side, and most of the military is gonna be what? Whites and whoever motherfucker follow their lead. So they can do what the fuck they want to do. So martial law. That's why they want us to protest, act crazy and shit. So they can put in martial law and beat niggas down in the streets and shit. And look, Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, don't act like we ain't never fought for you motherfuckers. The rights you had in this motherfucking country is because of a fucking black man. Is because of black people. Point blank fucking period. It ain't because of no fucking Mexican standing up and fighting for us. It ain't because of no fucking Puerto Rican or no other fucking race. It's because of black people stood up and fought for their motherfucking rights. Point blank period. And you want us to stand up and fight for your rights, but what was you when we were fighting for our rights? What was you when Dr. King was getting the shit beat out of him? Sitting watching? That's what the fuck you was doing. Now you want us to jump back out there and get beaten again and take the beatings and shit? Hell fucking no. Hell fucking no. Then y'all crying about getting sent to other countries and shit. At least, guess what? They didn't send us back to Africa when they beat my ancestors. Guess what they did to us? They mutilated us. At least y'all not getting mutilated. At least you're not getting burnt alive and shit. So, I don't want to hear the crying ass shit, man. I don't want to hear it. Do not want to fucking hear it. Take it how you want to take it. It's facts. It's history. And it's proven facts. Even though they're trying to erase the history. Anything that black people did good or for this country, they try to erase it. Like we never did shit, and we lazy, and we don't do shit. But my ancestors, my people told me when I was young that the white man sat on his ass and drunk tea and Kool-Aid while we built shit. Isn't that amazing? You can sit on your ass and have other people build shit, and then you can turn around and say you built it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy work. So who really the lazy motherfucker? Who really lazy? Like seriously, who really lazy? You stole so much land, stole so much money, killed so many people to make yourself number one. Even after you die, your family be taken care of. Crazy work. But you want to sit here and I want to sit here and listen to a president. Man, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Elon Musk too. I don't agree with y'all burning his cars up and shit, but he reaped what he sowed, so it is what it is. A criminal action is a criminal action. That's understandable. But he reaped what he sowed. You feel me? And it's not black people that's burning up his cars. You know? It's your own people that's burning up your cars. And other minorities. But black people ain't burning up your shit. No. God gonna handle that one way or another. But we can't always rely on God to handle something. We can't always rely like our ancestors and sit down and pray. Because how many of our ancestors sat down and prayed and got raped and beaten and killed? So I believe in what Malcolm X said. By any means necessary. If you want change, only way shit gonna change. Because we never really fought with violence. I believe that's the only way shit gonna change is violence. You gotta meet violence with violence. And y'all can say what the fuck you wanna say. Oh no, that's not gonna work. What the fuck else then? Because that talking shit don't work. That marching shit don't work. That protesting shit do not work. It does not. It does not. When you march and protest, it just give a chance to other people from other places to come out, burn stores, and break into places and steal shit. That's it. And then they blame it on the blacks. Even if the blacks, they blame it on the blacks. Point blank period. Peace.